Johnson. I'm at Shrugs Gym in Flower Mound, Texas with Optimum Fitness. I'm standing here with national level figure competitor Ty Pierpont. Ty, how we doing?
I'm great. It's hot.
Good. That gets you in that
really
condition.
hot.
Look at you. Tell us a few things. What you've been doing to get ready, and how's the journey been to this point?
Well, this year has been a totally different journey. I feel like I have 3 gym families that have helped me get ready. I've been a trainer at Jesse James Fit for 4.5 years, and Jesse had always been my coach. And this year, Joe Cortez at Metroplex Fort Worth is helping me. Still have the support of Jesse and the whole Jesse James Fit family. Gotten that support, and then also you've been helping me, and now I've got the Shrugs Nation behind me. So it's just been an incredible journey. We're doing a lot of different things with my prep. I'm a lot bigger. It was a lot longer off season. Last year when I started with the Arnold, my off season was only about 2 months. This year I went from August till about April before I started cutting. So it was a lot of time to put on some size.
So you got the best of both worlds behind you. You got 2 of the best, and then myself squeezed in there somewhere. Thank you very much. I've been able to watch you from the beginning of your career before we even started competing, talking to you, and you've just, and we all do, that's part of bodybuilding, our growth pattern, but you have just, it's phenomenal to see where you've gone to where you've come. Last year you placed 4th, correct?
I was 4th at North Americans and 5th at the Arnold.
And 5th at the Arnold, yes. And now to see the package you're bringing now it's incredible.
I'm really excited about it. And the big thing that I'm excited about is I turned 45 last October. So this year I'll be moving into the over 45 class. So I'm hoping that being, one of the younger ones, I can place even higher and maybe bring home a pro card.
I'm hoping to shed a few tears with you in about 3 weeks. I really am. I won't be able to be there because we got some bodies we're getting ready for the next week over. But yeah, I don't want to jinx anything, but you look incredible.
I appreciate that. And you have been such a big part. I mean, my very first show was your show. And it was a spur of the moment. Hey, I think I want to compete next year. And Jesse said, no, let's do Bob's show now. It was the first year of your show. My one and only win was at your show in Masters Physique. So I've done your show 3 or 4 times, and I get my clients to do your show. So you've been there all along the way. So it's nice that you're here for this part that may be the best part.
Well, and I'm just honestly just glad I could be some part. I mean, like yourself, we get to watch a lot of these people start off and they start off like yourself. And I was just telling somebody here an hour ago that was here that come in, signed to be part of the Shrugs Nation, and the first things that are out of their mouth are, how do I turn pro? You were one of the people I use that, hey, because they watched you when you first came in, they're like, wow, oh my gosh, look at that.
But nobody said wow a few years ago when they looked at me.
Well, no, but my point is, you never set out, you didn't say, hey Bob, I want to be pro tomorrow.
No.
You said, hey, I just want to have some fun with this.
I said I didn't want to place last.
Exactly, exact words, yes. And now look at you. And those are the people that I find are more successful in this, that say, I want to do this for me and I want to see where I can go with it and what I can achieve. Not, I want to be pro tomorrow, because people, unless you're one of the top 5 men, maybe 7 top men in the world, you're not going to get rich in this sport.
Right, no. And I mean, the reason I want it now is because all the odds were against me. I mean, I have bad genetics. I'm 5'9". I have long muscle bellies. I have long legs. I don't put on muscle very easily, so I've had to work my ass off. I have a blocky waist. I mean, all those things I've had to create the illusion that I could actually be on a national stage.
And we don't want to call it any names, but I will call somebody out anyway. You should be a tennis player. And now look at you, huh? You know what we're talking about. What I want to do, we're going to have you hit some poses, but before we do, I want to bring somebody in here that's been your biggest fan since day one, your biggest supporter, has done, myself knowing what this person has done for you. I'd like to bring your husband, Chip, in here to get a few things from him. We know without our spouses being on our corners, I have one that is just unbelievable, and you have one. And without a team...
Oh, he cooks for me. He trains me on the days that I don't have anyone training me. He puts up with my crap and listens to me have meltdowns, and doesn't turn around and walk out, calms me down. Before a show, he's the one making sure all my food's prepped and packed and labeled in little baggies because my brain's not working. I mean, I could not do this without him.
When you're running around doing all the things and he's picking up all your stuff backstage at the Arnold, and yeah.
And when I get a picture with you in my suit, but not one with him because I'd already changed.
Just a little bitter.
Yes. But we'll do it at Nationals.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Deal.
Chip, you tell us what this has meant to see your beautiful wife achieve her goals, because I know they're not just her goals, they're yours too, because you're one and the same.
Right. Well, I just think it's amazing. Ty was in the Bush administration. She's been political. She's been a highly successful executive, and then she transformed into a personal trainer. And just the joy that she sees in changing people's lives and teaching people nutrition and fitness has just changed her as a person. It's just amazing. And then for her to take that to the next level and invest herself and her time and her passion into something about health and about trying to put herself out there, it's been tremendous. So over the last 5 years, I've seen this transformation of somebody that used to run marathons and turned into somebody that is just so nutritionally locked in, trains so hard, has a singular goal, and is just not going to give up until she gets there. So I couldn't be prouder of her. It's just phenomenal.
You just said something that most people don't get in this sport, and usually never get. And I'm going to ask you guys that, and you tell me your thoughts. You just said nutritionally locked in. That's the single biggest thing in this sport that most people don't understand. Am I right?
Oh yeah, you can bust your ass in the gym every single day, and if your diet is not right, and for me, I mean, for some girls, it's the leaning out process, and they've got to be stricter, because they've got to get that extra bit of weight off. For me, my most important eating is in the off season. I've got to eat so much protein to grow, and I mean, it's every meal. It's overwhelming how much protein he has to cook for me just so I can grow, to even keep pace with the girls that put on a lot of muscle. And then we were in Austin last weekend, and I joked that I ate out of Ziploc bags at 7-Eleven all weekend. I mean, we're every 2 hours we're looking for another 7-Eleven for 4 days. And I mean, that's the kind of commitment that it takes.
You have to. You have to.
You got to find where the microwaves are.
Yeah. I had one of my guys tell me, I said, how are you putting on weight? We're dieting. How are you putting on weight from Friday to Monday? And he goes, my cheat weekend. He's not here anymore. I've never said in my life, other than repeating his words, cheat weekend.
No cheat days, no cheat. Maybe
no, it's a cheat meal.
Exactly.
Maybe.
But we make it what we want. But yeah, it just, for some of our younger newbies out there, it's diet. It's so diet. Important. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Everything else is secondary. Yeah. What we'd like to do.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing me in, but I know people want to see her pose. So thank you, Bob. I
Thank you, Chip.
It. Thank you for everything you've done.
You bet. We want to have you hit a couple poses for us.
Because I like physique.
It's been an incredible ride. But it's 6 years now.
Yeah.
I said 5. It's been 6 years, and I just realized that because it was our first show. Thank you very much. I'm so excited to see what we do, or what you guys do. From Optimum Fitness, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Thanks. You're awesome.
Thank you. You're sweaty now.